at the Gar Hill boat ramp at the beginning of the Adena Trace Loop trail. This section of the trail is made up of smaller trails. This one is the beginning of the woodland trail. So as you can see, we're at the start, and I like this. Mile zero. So here we go. 25 miles. We'll end up right back here tomorrow afternoon. A lot of down trees, a lot of going under, over. Look at that. That's a mess, huh? I don't know if you can see it on camera. Reservoir just through those trees. So we're just skirting around, having a great time. Well, we're nearing the end of the 4 mile or so woodland trail, and I think we're going to connect up with the Eagle Trail. Okay, so when we come out of the woodland trail to meet up with the Eagle Trail, you jump on what they call the Scenic Trail. This is the Scenic Trail. So be careful, because there are a couple of paths you can go back into the woods, but you don't. You stay on the road. So you cross the bridge, stay on the road. I learned that the hard way. Luckily I have a map, so not too bad. All right, we're gonna come up to, I think it's a parking area, and kind of reassess, see what's going on. It took a couple of hours basically to go from Gar Hill boat ramp. Started there at I don't know, 9:35, 9:40, something like that, 45 at the time we got out on the trail, and it's about 11:30 now, so just a couple of hours. So we're averaging about 2 miles an hour, so some nice scenery. We'll see what the rest of the trail has in store. Okay, so you're looking at the Scenic Trail right now. We ended the 4 mile woodland trail, walked down this road, the Scenic Trail, and now we're going to start on the Eagle Trail section. So the Eagle Trail is 2 miles, and that's going to take us nearly right to the dam. Alright, we're almost to the dam. I can see it. I think it's half mile or so just across it. So that hopefully we'll get some nice pictures. Something from the top of the dam. Alright. Walking across the causeway at the Brookville reservoir. I'm sorry, this is the dam. You can see the lake. And the town of Brookville. in the Whitewater Valley. This is one of the first areas to be settled by Europeans in the state of Indiana as they came from Ohio and settled here. And just down the valley is the Whitewater Canal, one of the first major infrastructure developments, I guess, and again, early state history here in Indiana. So, of course, it didn't look anything like this, but you can still see the original channel of the river over there. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but you can tell where it is. Okay, we're at the beginning of the Wolf Creek section of the Adena Trace. Special thanks to the Hoosier Hikers Council. Here we go. Okay, so right off the bat, the Wolf Creek Trail, we're heading north, and it's a climb. We started out down there, straight up this hill, and we're still going up. So, about a mile away from the Midway Trail junction. And I'll tell you, these last 3 or 4 miles on the Wolf Creek Trail have been pretty tough. It doesn't help any that this is the last part of the day. I could see maybe next time starting out on the Wolf Creek Trail, but we're making it. So, coming back up to the lake here. Been some really nice sights. Met a few people out on the trail today. Always a treat, kind of a surprise. So it's pushing 4 o'clock. Starting to get a little dark, and so like I said, hopefully I can make it to the Midway Trail without losing the trail too many times. It's more of a general direction than a trail sometimes. All the leaves are on the ground. It's pretty much covered the trail. So, but like I said, you just kind of go. Alvy's Point. Good morning. It's a little past 7 and it's probably about 26, 27 degrees. I just kind of wanted to, before I break down camp and get going here on the last stretch, kind of show you the setup here. I use descender rings to the hammock, and I did this, I don't know if you can see, I took an old sleeping bag, now can't see, took an old sleeping bag, and you've been using that as an underquilt, have it hooked up. Got my new Hennessy Hex tarp, frosted snake skins. That's how cold it was last night. Let's start breaking down camp and get on the trail. Check in later. Here I am at the Fairfield Causeway course. .65 miles, I believe, to cross this. All right, just came out of there, Templeton Creek. Just came out of the Templeton Creek Trail. Try it one more time. Okay, got a road crossing here, halfway through about of the Templeton Creek Trail. And continuing on. Very nice. All right, let's go. All right, as the Templeton Creek Trail meets second road crossing, take a short, I don't know, probably just a 200-300 feet down to the Gar Hill Trail. This will be the last section of trail. This is we're in the home stretch now. 2.5, or I guess I should have checked the map first. Gar Hill Trail. This is the home stretch. So I'm pretty excited. This is started at about 9:30 yesterday morning, done nearly 25 miles in about a day and a half. All right, we're coming down from Gar Hill, and according to the map, that puts us about a mile from the trailhead and the car and the end of the Adena Trace Loop. So, just starting to catch glimpses of the lake. I don't know if you can see that. Let's try to turn it around here. All right, there it is. 25 miles on the Adena Trace Loop. Wow, that was great. So, hope you enjoyed the video.